So when we're walking Dino, we want to make sure we keep him on a loose leash. I'm barely moving right now, and that's one of the things you want to practice, is just walking slow. See, I'm just doing a little tiny prompt. We have quite a distraction here, dog barking at us, which could make him excited, but he's on the clock in training mode, so he knows to walk next to me. If he goes ahead, I just do a little prompt like that. If I walk faster, he's going to speed up. If I slow down to half speed, he's getting a lot better at it. You just need to do that little prompt from time to time, and all I'm doing is my arm is just hanging loose at my side. I'm relaxed. It's straight back like that. You're not causing pain. You're not supposed to be causing him pain. You're supposed to just give him the signal, hey, you've gone too far. You want to keep that leash loose. You want to make sure that the leash is you know, just about that, maybe like 1.5 feet long. Not like that, because obviously then you can't do anything, obviously. So make sure that it's short enough so you can control him, but it's not so short that it's tight, because tension will create stress and bad behavior. So you want to keep it loose, just so you can get that little pop if you do have to pop him back. And the way that I got him to be so obedient in such a short period of time, when he used to pull like crazy, was, okay, we started doing these exercises. The first one was sit. Good. Consecutive sits. Okay. Sit. Good. Okay. Sit. Good. Okay. Sit. See how I'm having him look up at me and get the reward every time? Okay. Sit. Good. We just move like a foot each time. Okay. Sit. And he gets very used to not pulling. Having him do those consecutive sits breaks up that cycle of pulling. He's got to sit and wait and think and be calm and wait for my permission to get up again and then sit again. It's just a great exercise when you're out on a leash to keep a dog from going back to all his old pulling ways. Another thing that you want to do is, okay, when you're on the road, like if you have a quiet driveway or even on a sidewalk, you want to do left-hand circles. So see how I'm going left, going back to where I started? Sit. Good. If you don't have food ready, then just say good and pet him, because that's where you're going anyway. When you phase out the food, over time you're going to phase out the food, and it'll be less and less food rewards, and you just replace it with a pet and saying good. Okay, so I'm going to come back this way towards the camera person. So see how he's walking next to me on a loose leash? We practice this every day. We do left circles wherever we're walking. Come on. Sit. Good. That time I gave him a food reward. So you go in a circle, you have him sit. Okay. You walk straight for like 6 or 8 or 10 feet, whatever. Do another circle. All the way around to where you started. Sit. Good. Okay, do another circle. Are you sure you can see me? Everything good? All the way around. Sit. Good. I'm going to go back that way one more time. Okay. So I think that will be like either 4 or 5 left-hand circles. If you just did what you saw me do on the video right here every day, about 3 or 4 minutes worth. Sit. Good. It'll keep him where he's at now. And by having you practice that, if he gets up, no. Can you see the people in the background? So, you know, distractions will happen in life. If he breaks out of what you're doing, like a sit stay, you say no and you put him back. Because it doesn't matter what's going on. If he's in a sit stay, he needs to learn to stay there. And that's a good distraction. Gardeners coming with all kinds of things that they're going to be carrying. I'm just practicing a sit stay in the presence of that. And I walked around both ways with him. And then he gets a reward. Good, when I come back next to him. So whenever real life pops up and you're able to practice a little training like that, if you can pull it off, go ahead and do it. Okay. With the leash walking, if you're doing the consecutive sits, as you saw me do, just even 6 or 8 of them a day like that is going to really help a lot. And then the left-hand circles, doing 6 or 8 of those, the way we showed you to do it, preferably in a different spot in your driveway every day, or your backyard, or your house, or your sidewalk. Doing things in different places in your environment makes it a lot better, and he'll learn faster than if you do it in one spot every time. He will stay like this. You can see how much it's done for him in just a few weeks. And by you doing my moves in your environment, not handling him the way you used to, but doing it this way, he should get better, because when new people start doing it in another environment, he's getting lazy, talking too long. No. The more people he practices it with in as many environments, the more different environments, the better he's going to get. So you want to make sure that you just practice those simple things every day, and that'll help him so that he doesn't go back to his former pulling ways.